Okay. I'm already getting downloads. I think this reading is it's based off the hyper jump read. I did a reading called hyper jump. I just don't know how to put it in the search bar. Y'all would have to go look. Okay, I'm gonna see what comes out these cards, but it's related to that video. Something happened with time. Aries is significant. Taurus is significant. Gemini is significant. It could be the fact that that's the beginning of the first 3 signs. There's something about the firstborn. It's a deadline or cutoff as far as karma. For some, this could have been to ruin a relationship. But they failed the test because there was something, whatever their whole existence was a test to see if they would do something over again, and they end up doing it. So, in a nutshell, these are all of the people, even though I'm picking up on firstborns, these are all of the people regardless, because it's a bunch of firstborns. Your parent can be a firstborn. You could be a firstborn. The firstborn had to determine whether they were going to become whole and join in with the collective or remain divided. And in this particular card, it's looking outwardly for other people's things instead of going within. So the number 7 numerology that's very significant. The number 7 has to do with meditation. I'm getting another Aries confirmation. This person could be a shapeshifter. There's a Taurus that is a definite shapeshifter. But I was picking up on Aries just now. I don't even know how to put it to y'all. It's just like God wants, I say this person because I'm just counting it as one, but he wants this energy. He wants the energy of envy, lust, anything that's one of the 7 deadly sins. He is coming to collect on all of that. So the videos, I could tell you a bunch of what not to do, because now my readings are going to move into the future. So instead of us talking about more so warnings, we could just go forward because we freed and liberated. It's over. You're free. So you got to teach yourself how to be free. Basically, you got to get out of all of those negative thought patterns. You have to move forward, and you can't be worried about getting revenge. It's a process, but it ain't gonna be a long process because we are gonna be moving much faster without all of that gunk, and it put too much division in the collective. Okay, even within yourself, it make you torn. So anyway, 7 is about meditation. Now, if you are a 7, or if you're going through a 7-month, 7 year, whatever it is, personal month, 7 is all about meditating. It is about going within. That is what 7 does. When you go within, that means you are making a sacrifice because you are not projecting, you're not perceiving, you're not doing anything outwardly. So you are making a sacrifice to go the other way and do the work. 7s, a lot of 7s, they don't understand how complex and pure they must be because they have a spiritual advantage when it comes to, now that the video sterile is popping up for me. But anyway, they have to be, if they ever get corrupted, they must work through it to uncorrupt their selves. They're the only one that can do it. And that's a huge, like I said, that's a test. So 7s also rule glamour. So, glamours fade. Our age, how much wealth we got. So they're all temporary. But now, I've spoken to the collective before and said that these glamours are going to fall. There's no more magic that can be put up against what is not true. That's done. It's done and it's over with. So as the veil comes down, it's going to come down in a harsh way for people that didn't believe what they were seeing when the veil was just dropping and going back up and dropping it. Now it's going to be down. And it's going to be a rude awakening for a lot of people that want to believe that they living in a fantasy land, getting away with stuff. Like anything that they think they doing secret, you was always being watched. Always. Don't even worry about your cell phone. You was always being watched. So the physical breakdowns that we're going to see in people's health is a result of the things that they have done to themselves. Pleiadian. Yeah. This is a species, a reptilian, cloaked and made to look like you can trust them. That's some dangerous. Woo. Let's see what come out, y'all, because I already talked enough. This person was just doing this glamour so they can receive messages. So if this species is trying to get this message, that means that I'm trying to. I mean, I really don't care if y'all see the cards, but I'm trying to. I like people that do blackout reads because y'all just say it for the message. Anyway, this person, for them to get crop circles, messages, curiosity, signs, reptilians, predator, survival, tyrannical, they trying to get messages so they can get out. So they can get out of this realm, off this planet, whatever you want to call it. Now to a 3D, for people that are not here for those type of message, in a 3D sense, somebody got themselves stuck. And it's only one way in and one way out. And they were praying and hoping that they would receive a message. They were waiting on a message. It's almost like they expected something to happen that was happening regular. It could be downloads, it could be dreams, it could be visions, but they have stopped. And it's one thing, you know what? It's also giving me a download where somebody had space before. They had space in their messages or whatever the psychic ability is for some people. They stopped getting messages. This could be somebody simply not calling you every 3 days. And then they go to every 3 months. And now somebody is finally figuring it out. Because I'm getting a 5D message about somebody that want to get out this realm. And it's too late. Because what is about to come, y'all not going to see it. Y'all not going to see people just up and leave. Now, y'all see it if somebody physically pass. But y'all not about to see people that get taken up out of here because they ain't do what they were supposed to. I'm laughing because you can feel that you're being watched. And it's almost like time made it so you get comfortable with being the way you are. We have plenty of time to heal ourselves and get our situation right. But if you let your emotions rule you and continue to stay in a negative and bogged down environment, I don't know what to say. I can't warn nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? The warnings is done. It's time for us to take off and go into the future of what's to come. Because if you either going or you not. You can believe whichever you want. You can be in the delusional land. But the proof will be in the 3D now. It will be in the 3D. In its realest form. Somebody, hold on, let me see. Somebody thought they were smart, but it's a conflict of interest in whatever that is. 2 different species. How do I say that? It's a bunch of species down here. This person, child's play. I don't even know how to say that. Child's play. Like, why in the world would a person, a species in this, why would you even go up? Like, what in your mind? Emotionally, this is a question that I would have for God, because my understanding, what in the world will make you sacrifice yourself knowing the consequences? Like, it has to be, the only thing that I could come up with is it has to be life or death, because that don't make sense to me. I tell you the truth. Somebody definitely thought that they were smart. And I can see all of these different components that they use to keep up, not just a regular glamour. I'm not talking about somebody to have you married to them. I mean, that's a part of it, but I'm saying this is a huge glamour. You're talking about a box office movie where everybody is an actor and they stage to get information, to keep a person busy. All for it to be nothing. To end up nothing. Oh boy. It's a complete lockout, y'all. A complete lockout. There is no way to get to a person. There's no way to get to a person, and not only that, that person that is unattainable, or you cannot get to them anymore, their energy, you can't go nowhere. You're trapped. You try to take two things and mix them together. And this is where they got you. And I got a download about this. I got a download about, oh man, this is going to be a takedown that humanity has been waiting for. This is it, and this is it. The evil eyes here. Mixing portals, that's a no-no. That is a no-no. Mixing portals, and that's what got you watched, because this is a species or two, an alliance between, I don't even know how to say a no-no. Like, this alliance right here, it's like hyper focus, y'all. It's like somebody is zeroing in on something, and with the intention of taking it out. This is not an intention. It's going to be done. Like, it's heavy law. Oh, I gotta cover that up. I gotta put something on her. Let me use this. So if this was sex magic, this was baneful sex magic. Somebody loaded up off of somebody's chakras. Yeah, they did. They loaded up. Now, whether somebody, it don't even matter. Just know it's sex magic and somebody loaded up off of this. I feel good about it, because this needed to happen, because this is the only way we could have got rid of whatever God is hunting for. Like a collective shifting energy. It's got to take everybody out. The only thing you can do is ascend away from it if you're caught up in it. I heard a tornado, but I'm not. Somebody know that too. Y'all remember I was saying that somebody, whatever their ability is, it's not working. Like, this person is literally going to take their self out, trying to get this. We still got reptiles. I ain't seen another species really come out as heavy as reptiles. This person is a crossbreed. I don't even know how to say that. This person can't, I don't think they can. One thing it's telling me is that whatever was on the father's bloodline is now going to go onto the mother's bloodline. And it's going to go ahead and rip through that and take it back out. So something has corrected when it comes to masculine and feminine energies. Whatever was on the father's bloodline is going to come down on the mother's bloodline. But the mother's bloodline is already corrupted. So whatever happened on the father's side, whether it was tragic, whether it's medical, it's going to tear through. This is the only way that balance could be restored. Because they don't want no more offspring to be disenfranchised. There we go. Yeah. So you got somebody here that just play around in the ethers. Like, I don't even know what they doing. I'm picking up some experiments and stuff like this, but it's like they play around in the ethers. Like, I honestly don't know what's going on in this particular card. I don't know what's going on. Besides the fact that this is a whole nother person, and it's like a bunch of people doing something, right? And I don't got a whole bunch. I only got like at least 3 people intermingling and harvesting. This is third party energy, okay, just to break it down. But it's too much stuff here, too much confusion. Whatever this last thing that they did, switched the bloodline to, it made it correct, and that was not their intention. But it's because whatever these lines was crossed and mixed that they can now be hunted. Oh yeah. And y'all know this is my government experiment card right here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's hard to take things like this personal, and I talk to y'all from an ascended perspective now. This is ancient disease. It is not something where somebody is like, I hope you die because you were the worst sister ever. No, this is ancient disease. This can go into a bunch of families, a bunch of communities. Continue to keep division. Continue to keep division. Hold on, y'all. I'm fixing this. Continue to keep division, because whatever this is, this government is protected. You can't sue them. Like, the government always been protected with this program in place, because they've always been able to infiltrate the universe, time, things like that. And now they needed to siphon off certain people to be able to do this. Like, come on now, what are we saying? You couldn't have thought that whatever you was doing was going to last forever. But boy, when I tell you God turned the switch on, and people cannot believe, they cannot believe what is happening. People are waking up. People have spiritual gifts. It's other species down here. It's too much confusion to play like an idiot. I'm not putting up instructions for nothing. Either you will get it or fight to get it, or you won't. It says 21, Tau Sentians, I don't know. Resilient, bold, and sassy. Somebody did not want somebody to see somebody in their true form. And it's in a person's absence that they see them very, very clear. Because somebody is deteriorating by the minute. They look like a mad woman, drooling at the mouth. And I don't want to say that, y'all, because I'm just joking with y'all right now. But I'm just saying, if you want to get rid of a glamour, be quiet and disappear. And that is how you will see the lengths that people will go. You will see the mass drop. You will see what they wanted to do for a long time out of your vision. But out of your vision is not unsupervised. Oh, you've been being watched. Because whatever intentions you had throughout your whole entire life is now coming down on you. It's not because somebody is saying, rah! No, you wanted to hate and abuse a person for a long period of time. All of that stuff is coming back on you. It's coming back on you. It's something that God will move people that he loves out of the way, because he don't want you to see it. It hurts. It truly hurts. So the people get mad with you because you will not fight. They keep hitting you in your back. This is how God explained it to me. It's always going to be somebody on you. It's always going to be somebody that hates you, despise you, somebody want to treat you bad. It's an army of them. But your job is not to focus on that. You're never supposed to have your back turned around. You're supposed to go on with what you've been taught, your lessons, no matter how bad they hurt, no matter how you got abused, no matter how bad you was betrayed, and you're supposed to move forward and give whatever knowledge and whatever help you can within your power that will not throw you off balance. Keep you protected so you can continue to do it again and again and again. And that motivates you. It's like a propelled lawnmower. It pulls you forward. And that's what you focus on. God will protect you from all of the stuff that you can't see. It's when you turn around and you get in a tangle. Once he give you that knowing, or he give you that feeling to stay away from this person, get away from this person, start making an exit plan, you do it. You may not know everything. You may not know everything, but God told you that. Are you going to trust what you feeling? Which feelings is real? Like if I took and burnt you with this lighter, you know, the fire is going to tell you to move. I'm just laughing because I don't, it's hard for a person that feels so intensely when you see a person that don't, they taking their awareness for granted, where they turned it off. You can't protect yourself if your awareness is turned off. And people resent you for it because you make them feel. If you don't feel, you can't protect yourself. You're just going to carry whatever it is and be burdened by it. Your body going to be hurting so bad and getting compressed by gravity, because that's what's happening. Gravity is literally crushing you like a soda can. And it's because you're allowing it. So we all can heal ourselves, but we have to look at everything that's in our reality as a as a, what was I gonna say? It's a model for currency. People, places, things. It's gonna be a lot of people that downsize and don't want as much junk as they got, because it's like, if I can't maintain it, I don't want it. It's gonna be a lot of practical living. A lot. A lot. Because for what? Those things are made to attract people in, sell money. Our financial system is past changed. An entity is two types of entity. There's a entity that's a business, and there's an entity which is attachment, and they both mean the same thing. Oh yeah, to me they both mean the same thing. So finances is going to change. Okay, back to this, y'all. I was talking anyway. This is the bloodline. This person been so the person that's been drained in the bloodline is the one that play out in the ethers. It's not even the one that was just trying to harvest your energy through sleeping with your husband, boyfriend. These types are all over the place. These could be people you don't even know, but these are people, third parties, that sleep around to keep their glamour up. They need to keep their skin intact. They need to be able to buy things with the highest quality ingredients. They need to buy the nicest furniture. They have to have things that will glamour people to pull them in, to make them stay. So it doesn't matter who it is. This is what you're getting away from. We're not trying to figure out stuff. This is moving into the future. This is saying, oh, okay, this is what it looked like. I definitely, if you want to be awake, you're awake. Anyway, so it's hard for you to hold resentment and stuff like that. I got my deck right here, but it's like, I feel sorry for people like this. And even when I'm in their presence, I don't care if I grew up with you. I don't care if you're my mother, my father. I feel so very bad that you want to carry these things that are clearly hurting you. I'm just a mirror. You are walking around and holding a full-length mirror. You can do it the way you want to, but you got to have discipline. You can never get too comfortable. Never get too comfortable until you know yourself. That's it. So yeah, the person that's been because this is landing on two people. It's a third party here, and this is my situation, but it's a situation for the collective, because these people are out here. Don't you think for a minute this blueprint right here is for infiltration. This is CIA right here. They've been waiting for this group of parasites, and it's like going into one of them ant hills and like finding a tunnel that run through everything. Speaking of tunnels, anyway, so this is crazy. I'm gonna stop it right here because I could go on forever. So these people reincarnated over and over and over. So you got two males reincarnated into female flesh just to have a partnership with you. Come back as family members because they want a relationship with you. That they will do anything to get to you. They will do anything, and that's why God wants this energy, and he got to get rid of it, because that is not what we were saying. This is not what it's about. Anyway, it says crops, circles, messages, curiosities, and signs. You're getting downloads. So downloads, a lot of stuff. These downloads are complicated because it's saying that your crown is open up the way that it needs to be. You're here to fix the bloodline. Didn't we just say that it's going to go wipe that father's bloodline? Ooh, I mean, it's going to wipe the women. Ooh, I'm so excited. Anyway, it is going to correct female masculine behavior in females. The idealism of love them, leave them, slutting it out. The way you see porn, the way you everything, y'all, everything. It's going to go through that, and it's going to make sure that if these females want to survive, they're going to get that in balance. And if they don't, good gracious of life. We're not going to go over details. It's going to be man pain to go along with that man attitude. So instead of me getting these cards, I'm going to get y'all one of these cards, and I'm going to read the book, whatever that is. Okay. Because it'll bring it together for y'all. Because I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all need these 5D messages. I ain't going to say it's at least 5D. But some of y'all need these messages because y'all are part of the New World Order. These people can't touch you. Whatever that experiment is over. You have the authority over them, whether it's spiritual authority, physical authority. Some of y'all gonna join the military. Some of y'all gonna join the police force. You know, some of y'all gonna be high priestesses and stuff because y'all ordained to do it. That's why. Not because you want somebody else's life. So all of this stuff ought to be corrected. I see Leo season is very significant. Yeah, it rules the heart, so somebody is not going to make it. These people don't have no more primordial fire, which comes from the heart. So, whew. It says, freeze up moon, identity, self-discovery, and vulnerability. They have definitely found a culprit. One person was doing something for finances. I see that download. Somebody was doing it for health. So you carry the energy of 4. Not 3. You carry the energy of. So you carry. I'm telling you what I'm counting here. You may, some of y'all at least, anybody that's watching this, you definitely carry the energy of at least 3. Some of y'all carried 4, and then it depends how promiscuous your person was, because it could be 10 million. You know, we're not measuring. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling y'all the energy that y'all have been generating on, like how powerful y'all are. Some of y'all is, I was gonna say y'all have to add y'all family to that, the family that you created, and you can add some of your extended family that you know harass you. That is a powerhouse. That's a powerhouse. And now that energy is cut off, you're going to see them go rapidly. It's going to be a complete teardown, like kind of like y'all seeing now with celebrities. I told y'all that's going to be the preview. So it's the end of some contract. And that's because they couldn't kill you. Even with tag team, they added a third person in and still couldn't do it. So, grandmother moon, self-reflection, inner rhythms, and intuition. It wasn't, the spiritual battle is finally over. It's like, a lot of y'all need a lot of rest. I got the wrong book. I can't even express that. You're not going to be able to get up out the bed. Your body could be completely sore, like it's been run over and hit by a bus. You just gotta treat it nice. Treat it nice, and don't pressure yourself to overdo. You know what I mean? Like, it says freeze up moon, identity, self-discovery, vulnerability. It says, like the snake shedding its skin, freeze up moon represents letting go of outworn roles to reveal your true identity. It is very easy to get caught up in playing the roles prescribed by others. If you continue to play along, sacrificing your true self, sooner or later you will lose yourself. The freeze up moon card signifies an opportunity to get back in touch with your inner self. Courage and patience are required to let go of the roles that have been smothering your inner light. Shedding the old skin may leave you feeling somewhat vulnerable, and people around you who have grown accustomed to your wow, I ain't even got no more water. This is crazy. I mean, it goes with the message so damn perfect that it's ridiculous. Okay, y'all know when I read, I'm taking stuff in. It says, the people around you who have grown accustomed to your old roles may resist this change. Well, let me fucking say that. I'm going to say it 80 fucking times if I got to. Because the reason it's having a hard time coming out of my mouth is because somebody in your energy, they can't deal with it. It's like they can't handle your success. Somebody obviously don't like me fucking talking. My fucking throat is drying up. I can't get through one fucking sentence. And it's like this person fucking despises it. And it's like, it's a thing of the past. The attacks and everything is a minimum. So, breathe through it, y'all. It says the people around you who have grown accustomed to your old roles may resist this change. Remember, this is their fear and uncertainty, not yours. Stand firm. Listen to your higher self and let it guide you along your path of self-discovery. As you allow the parts of your true identity to emerge, you will feel your spirit lighten. There is real freedom in true creative expression. It says now is the time to let go of roles that limit potential and take up the call to explore and express your true self. It says the prayer is Great Spirit in Native American history is this God. Okay, that's what they call it. It says prayer, Great Spirit, help me to have the courage and faith to believe in myself and to be thankful for the gifts you have given to me. So this is you made it to a place of peace. You have officially made it to a place of peace. And I wanted to say that this third person right here in this particular read that jumped in started opening up all of these portals and throwing at all of these things, because they open up these portals and stuff like that. Oh my God. I just heard they open up portals and stuff not knowing about gates. What a dumbass. You a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I'm bringing it back to the reading. Anyway, this person is going to lose their mind. The reason they open up the portals was to get old karma, anything they could possibly get, and throw it at you. If you had an issue that you haven't worked on, they throw all of the stuff. And that's what the government program is. This person is part of that experiment. So it's like having somebody around you that constantly plays mind games, having somebody that want to sleep around and don't want commitment, having never being able to hold down a job. They literally open a bunch of portals to throw all your insecurities, and for some of y'all all at once, which gives you bad anxiety and it makes you come undone. But see, this shit ain't work because you ascended past it. So this motherfucker right there is sitting with all of them fucking portals, and that ass is fucking grass. It ain't nobody that can help that person. It's only one way that the way that this is, they stuck, because the government got to put this, do something with this. The government has got to do something with it. I'm not saying my father is coming through. I don't know how to say it. It's a new mama. It ain't. Okay. He said it ain't what it is. It's what it's about to be. Oh, okay, y'all, I gotta bring it back. Oh, my father was a jokester, but he told no lies. That is, wow. I'm just saying. I could not even begin to tell y'all the reasoning that someone would put themselves in a situation that they know would be the end of them. I don't know. I don't know what reincarnation is. I don't know where they came from. I used to want to look it up, but at this point, I do not care. If you want to get to know yourself, you will get away from everything that is hurting you, because life should not hurt. It should feel really good. Okay? And it's because of these government programs. They got their they got their hands back. They got their hands full with the Dark Phoenix back here. So they need to get that berserker energy that they've been relying on for so long, because it's going to wreak havoc and expose everything under the sun. When it comes to what they've been doing down here, we already seeing it. So take care of that first before you go out and try to put this agenda back in any way, shape, or form. We're not talking about one experiment, all of the experiments. Don't do it. Don't weaponize people in any way, shape, or form, because it is going to backfire on the government. This is going to happen anyway. This is part of the tear down. But anyway, oh, that was funny, y'all. That was so funny. Thank your ancestors and spirit guides, because they are with me and they just been letting me know that it's nothing I need to do. Now, I'm not going to suggest that for everybody, but a lot of y'all are not going to need to protect yourself as heavy as y'all have been before, because y'all in a place where your spirit team, some of y'all have galactic ones, some of y'all just got ancestors that's here in this realm, but they handling it, and it's nothing you need to do. You have to relax. You have to unwind. You got to go into your new start and with trusting, knowing that you're free, knowing that the things that God is sending to you is handpicked, is for you. It's nothing special. You just have to undo all the stress and heartache and stuff. So that's it, y'all. Thank you.